Oh, hello there. Uh, this video we're going to talk about compound interest. It's we're going to talk about like if you have some money in the bank, and at the end of the year, uh, you will get some interest. You put some money in the bank, and they say like 3% interest. 5,000, you put 5,000 for 1 year. At the end of the year, uh, you're gonna have, see, let's talk about the interest itself. $5,000 times 3%. 3%, when you say something like the 3%, you say 3 divided by 100. It's going to be 0.03. Okay, the interest is going to be 150. Just the interest of the money, $150. Okay. So this is just the interest, but the principal, the 5,000, the money you put it and you get the $150 interest. So altogether your money is going to be 5,000 plus 150, $5,150. And okay, so at the end of the year, 1 year, you're gonna have 550. Okay, suppose that you put it for 2 years, and you want uh, to see how much at the end of the 2 year you are gonna have in the bank. You're gonna have that, how much going to be the amount of the money after 2 years. Okay, so at the end of the 1 year, you got 5,150. See, the interest of that money, we multiply by 0.03, and it's going to be 154 point 154 and 50 cents. Okay. And with the money that you had at the beginning of the second year was 1,000, but at the end of the year, just the interest is going to be 154. But so you had 150. That's the principal deposit that at the start of the second year is 5,150 plus just the interest. We add the interest, so it's going to be 5,304 $304. You can use let's see the calculator. No, 0.5. This is going to be 0.5 because you already learned in elementary school. You add this together, it's 150 plus 154.5, 5, 4, 10, 3, 5. So it's going to be 500, just to check. So you're going to have this much dollar at the end of the second year. So let's find for another year, the third year. The third year, you say that you have this much, and then you have the interest of that. So it's gonna be let's show you another way that you can find this much faster. Okay. So we get this. First year, second year. So if okay, let's do it through this formula. This money you are gonna that the total amount of money that you are gonna have at the end of the first year, okay, and this is the principal amount you put in the bank, and then 1 plus R is 3%. You put 0.03 divided by n. N is equal to 1. N is the, we are talking about yearly. Every year you get, at the end of the year you get this much. 5,000 times 1 plus 0.03. So P is equal to 5,000. 1.03 is going to be this one. See, only this dollar, this much. See, and then for the second year, you put n is equal, t is equal, see, actually this is times t. T is equal to 1 year. And this is the end, the number of the times, you know, in the interest compounded, you know. So if this is 1 year, n is going to be 1. And now let's find the 5,000 times 1 point plus 0.03 to the power of 2. Okay, and n is equal compounded yearly, so n is equal to 1. So this is going to be $5,304.50. See, we got those value by just using this formula, and so it's really easy to use this, you know, formula to. If you want to find it in third year, like 5,000, at the end of the at the end of the 3 years, you are gonna have this much, and you. 1.03 to the power of 3 times 5,000. 5,463.6. We rounded to 2 decimal places. 5,463 and 64 cents. So, you know, this is very easy. You know, you have the principal amount, and then you have the interest rate, and then the interest compounded each year. Just and T is the time in year, the time that like you say, this one the 2 year, this is the first year, and this is the second year. This is 2 to the power of 2, because T is 2 and T is 3 years. In 3 years you will the total amount you have in the bank, if you don't get anything before that from the bank, or you know, withdraw anything, so you're gonna have 5,463. So let's talk about, if the interest compound, if either we talk about yearly, maybe is quarterly. If we talk about n is quarterly, is going to be 4. Okay, if you the interest compound quarterly, you know, I mean, every 3 months, the interest, let's see how much, what's going to be the results of this. See, so n is 4, t is equal to 1, because 1 year, but they compounded quarterly, and we have 5,000 here and 3%. So at this formula we use P, the final amount, the P0 5,000 times 1 plus R 0.03, and n is going to be 4, and n 4 times t. T is 1 year, for 1 year. If it's 2 year, you put 2. You know, this is t, the time, the total time in year. So you are gonna so what you're gonna do, if you check it with calculator, it's gonna be 506.82 cents. So you just put, when they say quarterly, you put n, and you find how much is going to be in your account if it's quarterly. So if it's like if you're talking about monthly, let's see. N is equal to 4. Now if we say it's monthly, compounded monthly, you know, it's n is equal to 12. So you put n you put n, you want to find out if we compounded monthly, it's going to be 1 plus 0.03 divided by 12, and 12 times 1. This is 1 year. We're talking about 1 year. If it is 2 year, then you know, t here, and you find the answer. Let's see what's going to be the answer. $51. $52.08 if it's quarterly. So if it's monthly, so there are a lot of things that in this one we talked just about the you know, interest compounded, quarterly, yearly, and monthly.